The Chicago Sky decided to pivot this offseason to make a considerable change in direction in not only coaching, but also bringing in veterans to better help support the team. On today's episode, this morning's episode, we're going to talk about why that is already paying off majorly for the Chicago Sky. We're going to get into it all and more right after this.
Welcome to Chicago Sky Central, and here's your host, Hayes.
What's going on, Sky fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Sky Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Sky related. I'm the host, Sarah Hayes, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Chicago Sky Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that said, let's go ahead and get into it for today, this morning. By the way, this is probably going to be a newly consistent thing. I'm going to come up with like a catchy name for it. Sky in the morning, I don't know, something like that. But we're probably going to have morning live streams every Sunday morning for the Chicago Sky, regardless if there's a game or not. So make sure you guys stay in tune in with that one. But I want to talk off about the changes that we've already seen with the Chicago Sky, how they're really paying off. Namely, Tyler Marsh, Courtney Vandersloot are really you can already see how Courtney Vandersloot is going to make the game so much easier on Angel and Camila and overall the team as far as ball movement and everything as a whole, right? It's going to pay off really well for the Chicago Sky, I think, when it comes down to it, man. And that's really what's evident. Angel Reese already after the first game saying this. It's been great to have Salute back. She's a great vet. She sees things and does things that may not show up on the stat sheet. She's a great leader. It has been a great transition coming from last year to this year. I love Salute. I know everyone is happy to have her back. She made my life easier. And that's what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to make life easier on everyone and even the coaching staff, right? We don't know how long Saluti's going to be back. I don't know how much longer she's going to play, anything like that. But I think in this second year with a new head coach and trying to instill a new offense that is much more kind of in line with the offense that you see, having a point guard like Sluty and a new head coach like Tyler Marsh is exactly what the Sky needed in this one, right? Like, it's helped so much. You saw it in that first game, the spacing, the execution, the communication, right? The communication on the offensive side and defensive side of the ball, which is Sluty is really good at, of communication on the defensive side of the ball as well. That's really those things that really help fine-tune some things. Those things, like, as Angel said in that quote, that don't pay off in the stat sheet. That's really where a player like Sluty really excels at when it comes down to it, right? Is that extra bit of that being the coach on the floor, right? We saw times of her when players set up for screens. I think it was like the second or third play in the game when Camila and Angel set up for a double screen and they didn't kind of set it right. You saw Salute reset it. They ran it on the other side. I can't remember if it paid off in the basket or not, but you just saw that, right? And those are little things. We know Camila and Angel have been playing basketball most of their lives. They're very intelligent basketball players. But in the way to get everything as a unit working together, having a communicator like Salute really pays off hugely. And you're seeing that early already for this Sky team. And that's the thing that really stood out to me that I love to see. And then like the fact that we actually are running an offense now. Like I said, I promise you, I'm not here to take, you guys know, I loved Teresa Weatherspoon. So this isn't anything meant to take shots at Spoon or anything like that, but like, it's different. The execution of the offense, as far as having an actual offensive plan that is taking into consideration motion, coming off screens, pin downs, all those type of things, right? That's not something that we really had. Like Spoon ran a really like motion-based offense as far as let's play silent defense. We're going to get out in transition. Everybody move and cut to the basket. And that was basically the Sky's offense. Half-court offense is where the Sky really struggled at last year. And you saw already in that first game just how different that part of the offense is going to run for this team. So I really appreciate that. And I think that's going to be the part, like if we continue to see Angel and Camila and take that next step, that's going to be a big part of the reason why. So I'm not mad at it. I love that this is where the Sky are going with it. And I think bringing in a coach like Tyler Marsh, while it shocked a lot of us to move on from Spoon in the way that they did as quickly as they did, you're already seeing how that's better. It's been better at instilling kind of fundamentals, right? And now it's up to the Sky players. It's up to everyone to continue to execute that and them to build off that. Keep in mind, they've had less than a full week of training camp. So there still could be so much of this offense and wrinkles of it that we have yet to see yet that's still coming down the pipeline for this. And that's what I really like to see is how we're incorporating everybody in this, and it's really built to their skill set. Love seeing that part of it. In any kind of way we can keep Maddie and Morgan Birch if they mean we can buy out Mariah Jefferson or Rachel Banham because they're already guard heavy. I would rather have Birch and Maddie. I don't think Morgan Birch is going to stay around personally. I do think that you can buy out Mo's contract and Rachel Banham's contract, but it's highly unlikely. It's just you don't typically see a lot of that of guaranteed contracts being bought. I'm not saying you don't ever see it. You just don't see a lot of that in the WNBA. It's not the NBA. When somebody has a guaranteed contract, typically you either try to move that or they see it through into the entirety of the season. That's just typically. Again, it's possible. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but I just think that it's unlikely with what you typically see around the WNBA. And let's keep in mind, the Sky 2 aren't necessarily a franchise that spends money willy-nilly. So, there you go on that one. I wish they could have kept AG. She could have helped the Sky, I think, but the Sky did look great from what I've seen. The offense looked really good. Our offense looked really good. Mark Shannon Spoon would have benefited from more as an assistant. I agree with that, right? I think also, don't keep in mind, she basically surrounded herself. She did kind of the Matt Eberflus thing with being a first-time head coach and surrounding herself with a bunch of first-time kind of lead assistants too. And so that kind of it's been struggle there. You could find two vets that are better. Then can you find? Well, again, we differ on this. You were very high on Rachel Banham coming in last year, and she ended up not being that good for the Sky. But I do think that she's now in a place where it is now her skill set can be used because she doesn't have to be the three-point shooter. She can shoot threes, which she's always going to do, but you're not relying on her to be the majority of your three-point shooting offense. I hope it's just opening jitters, but the guards look slow on defense. I mean, defense is so having Camila, having Angel, having E-Will, even having Michaela Oniwerde makes up for a lot of bad perimeter defense at times, right? And I think defense, you can tell that they probably focus a lot on getting the offense together, but I think they'll be fine defensively. I mean, you even saw some really good on-ball defense. I think the Sky are going to be perfectly fine defensively. I'm not too worried about it. So we'll see. Do you think that we'll possibly look at Sellers since she was released? I doubt it. I saw that late last night. I think I saw it right after I did my live stream for us waiving players last night. I don't think Cheyenne Sellers is. If the Sky wondered they could have had her. Now that she's been waived, though, it does come at you're not using a draft pick. I just think that the Sky have kind of moved on. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think the Sky have Cheyenne Sellers that high up on their list personally. I do think a team's going to pick her up. She's going to be on a WNBA team this year if I had a bet on it, right? I won't say for sure because as we know in the W, things can get really weird. But yeah, that's what you go. Can we sign Spoon as an assistant? Come on, Jeremy, what some of the questions you asked, bro, between here and Bull Central, are you a human? What Jeremy, in what world do you fire a coach and then in the same season you hire them on as you be stressing me out, Jeremy. You be stressing me out, my boy. You be stressing me out. Rachel Banham and Mo Jefferson give Scott nothing. We need production. I can't say they don't give you nothing. And we'll see. You're still putting out, but again, guaranteed contracts. It is what it is. A lot of you guys also said that we would have been better after Marina Mabry got traded last year, even though she was a 50% of our offense. So it's not going to be perfect. It's not all going to be perfect. It is what it is. You're always going to have your players on the back end of the bench. Kia Nurse and Becca Allen would be huge for the Sky as far as passing from the post. Yeah. I mean, Kia Nurse, both these ladies, I did expect Rebecca Allen to start, but Kia Nurse came in and you could tell that right away that they were trying to feed her and see how she fits in with the offense and with this unit. And she played really well, really well. Haley Van Lift surprised me defensively and offensively. Offensively, she didn't surprise me. Defensively, I will say, yeah, because and that's the thing. They played off against the Brazilian national team. WNBA physicality is a little bit different. So once these 2 games against the Lynx, I think are going to tell a lot as well. So we shall see. We shall see what comes. Rams. Listen, Jeremy lives in a different world. It is what it is. Jeremy lives in a different world. Hold on, y'all. To quickly officially retire from the no, she never officially retired. Never officially retired. That girl got a trigger on her. Nurse definitely got a trigger on her for sure. For sure. 1,000 kids come out each year. Why draft a kid you gotta wait 2 years for? Because she's worth it. Just period. She's worth it. And it's not 1,000. Come on now. Like let's not exaggerate. But because she's worth it. The upside that she brings is literally worth it. And so you do that, and that maintains your flexibility in the future. Think about it this way: if the Sky do become a playoff team this year, and with the rise of the CBA and the rise of contracts, if they do that, you get to add in 1 or 2 years a player that's a high up first round pick that has tremendous upside. That's why you do that, because hopefully going forward, the Sky aren't picking as high, right? The Sky are picking lower in the first round. And as you're adding teams and stuff too. So that's why you do that, because she's absolutely worth being picked. Then it's not just about the now. You can't always live just in the now. You got to also think, if you're a good front office, you also think about the future. That just is what it is. HVL fit Chicago basketball culture. She plays with heart and effort and fearlessness. Listen, she's a dog. And that's the thing. Even with me and Steve-O in the draft thinking other players would fit the Sky more right now, we always knew that she was a dog. And she showed that right away. And how, like we said before, her finding in a position, if that's going to be point guard, if that's going to be scoring guard, the shooting guard, whatever that ends up being, once she locks into that position, it's going to be really big for her, I feel like. If they buy Mo out, can we keep Morgan and Jessica 164, another 6'5"? It's a possibility, but the fact is that it's not just about that, right? It's a little more than just height. Yeah, we know that. Like, okay, I'm not entertaining your casual ass thinking. I'm not doing it. Yeah, again, go deeper into basketball. New coach handled media well. It was nice seeing Camila being interviewed. Yeah, I mean, listen, the Sky, and I think the WNBA overall is handling things a lot better this season, as far as the media, as far as post game, pre games, all that stuff is being handled a lot better this season than in prior years. So, I'm not mad at it. We'll see. A minx, a lynx, a sphinx, Sky and 5. That is hilarious. That's funny as hell. Actually, that's pretty goddamn funny. Um, but we'll see what happens, man. The Sky are going to lose games. There are going to be times where, especially as you're a team that's adapting a lot of new pieces in the team, a new coach, there are going to be some games where the Sky don't look as cohesive. It's going to happen eventually. I'm not saying it's going to happen a lot, and the hope that is that when it does happen is few and far between, but it's going to happen. It wouldn't hurt for the Sky to bring in Cheyenne Sellers. She has a lot of talent. She can help us in so many different ways. It wouldn't hurt to try it if I'm Jeff B. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. But like I said, I think the Sky picked their direction. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I could be wrong on it, but I think they picked their direction. I thought Washington was going to hire Teaspoon as an assistant. Still head coach was picked by Spoon. We'll see. I mean, Spoon's going to have a coaching future. I don't think, if she wants it, right? You never know. Sometimes you get a bad coaching experience and it turns you off from head coaching in the league for a while. So we'll see, right? But I think Sky's going to have, Spoon's going to have a coaching job again soon, no matter if that's assistants or whatever it is. Hot wings, Dallas wings, Buffalo wings, Sky. That is hilarious. HBL playmaker was nice to see. She didn't force anything. Many people owe Mulkey an apology. I mean, listen, it is what it is. No coach is perfect. There's going to be coaches that get things wrong. It's going to happen. It is what it is. Like it's no big deal there. So we'll see what happens. How do you see us matching up with the Lynx? I mean, it, I think we're to match up fine. Like I think our defense, especially on the interior, like we have one of the best, and that's really what the Sky hopefully are going to build this defensive system off of. We have potentially one of the best interior defensive rotations in the entire WNBA. Camilla Angel E. Will, that interior, and listen, don't overlook Maddie Westbell's ability to be part of that too. I mean, I think she's going to be in the rotation, but I mean, a bigger part of the switchability that the Sky have defensively. The Sky are going to have really good interior defense, and the reason why I focus on the interior defense is because when you have two bigs that can that can protect the rim, even if your perimeter defense is shaky at times, it still deters players from trying to score in the interior because you got those two big wingspans there that are ridiculous. So, you know, the Sky and the flexibility that they have on the interior defense, it makes it so easy on the defensive side of the ball. That's why a lot of the focus has been offensive here because defensively, hey, and don't get me wrong, we got solid, I think, active defensive perimeter defense as well. I think Rebecca Allen's a really good perimeter defender. Kia Nurse is active defensively. You got that. Michaela Oniwerde can guard anywhere 2 through 4. In some cases, right? You have that ability. So when you have the frontline defense that the Sky are going to have this season, it changes a whole lot of what you're able to do as far as a scheme wise. I thought Bowler would stick over Wilson. I had hopes for Bowler too. I'm not gonna lie. Do you give the Sky more than 13 wins this year, like they had last year? Oh, for sure. The Sky are gonna win quite a bit of games. I wouldn't be surprised. We're talking about a 2022 win season this year for the Sky. Again, this is all projections right now based off vibes and my feeling on the team overall. But I think you're gonna see the Sky team that I wouldn't be surprised if they flirted with 20 wins this season. I wouldn't be surprised with that at all. Please, enough of Spoon. This Spoon that people are going to keep talking about. It is what it is. It doesn't matter if it's the Fever, a Beaver, or Jason Weaver. Scott. All right, Shannon Sharp. That's crazy. Whoever responds to the comments on your videos is retarded and acting very triggered. Check them if that's how they choose to talk. Here's the thing, Coach Q. I don't give a fuck if you watch the channel or not. Anybody who leaves a comment or is monitoring this between the mods and the host on this channel, I support them 100%. If you're offended by what they say, I really don't give a fuck. Like I'm sorry to say that, but here's the thing. This ain't ESPN. This is Chicago Sky Central. And every host that's here is going to talk the way that they talk. They're going to communicate the way that they would communicate in any other case. There are other channels. If this doesn't vibe with you, then you don't have to be here. And I mean that respectively, right? I'm not trying to come at you by saying that, but here's the thing. I'm not going to check Steve-O. I'm not going to check C-Dub. I'm not going to check Big Kev. They say what they mean. Those are my guys. I back them. This is their channel as much as it's mine, and they have the right to say whatever the fuck they want to say. And if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. I haven't seen the comments yet. I can go look at it, but either way, no matter what I see, I'm going to back my guys. And like I tell everybody, if the vibe of this channel is not for you, no harm, no foul. CHGO Sky's there. Quita is amazing content creator. She's a lot nicer than we are. She's there, right? Create your own. And I'm not saying that to sound like a smartass. I'm just saying that's what we are here at the Chicago Sky. We talk shit. If we think something's dumb, we call it out. It is what it is. We are who we are here. We don't do shit for subscribers. We get subscribers because we are organically who we are. And that is always the vibe you're going to get here. You're not always going to agree with it. It is what it is. We going to argue between us at times. It is what it is. So, it is what it is. But that's the thing, Coach Q. Everybody thinks they're on the good end. And again, no offense. Everybody thinks they're on the good end. Everybody thinks they're on the good end. There's very few people that go into this situation and think, oh, I'm on the bad end of this conversation. Fuck it. Most people think and believe that their views are their views. That's what makes it so dangerous. So, like I said, I'm gonna rock with you're never gonna catch anything about me being against my guys here. Again, if you don't agree with it, if you don't like it, you can absolutely see the door. And I mean that respectively. Period. I mean that respectively. You can absolutely see the door. You're choosing to be here, and understand with choosing to be with Chicago Sky Central, it literally means there are going to be times where you probably get cussed the fuck out. Period. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Welcome to Chicago Sky Central. It doesn't matter if it's the Connecticut Sun, a Honey Bun, or Cinnabon. First of all, Cinnabon. We rock with Cinnabon. Reese giving Camille so much space in the paint. I pray next game she's tough and not soft. Listen, I do think as long as Angel Reese is going to be her, then yeah, as long as she's hitting that midi, there's going to be so much space there on the offensive side of the ball for sure. Don't mind them, Hayes. It's hold on. I'm going to go read the comments real quick. Give me 1 second. Oh, no. See, and this is the thing. You said I encourage you to read the comments and their response. Y'all can no, we're going to discuss this here. You literally started it off by saying, would you look at that? The player you guys said did not belong on the Sky and did not fit Chicago's play. That's not even what was said. What we said is that because she doesn't have a defined position right now, that we thought other players would fit in better because of a defined position. She's going to have to spend years to find her, or she's going to have to spend some time finding her role. She's going to be a point guard. She's going to be a shooting guard. How much does the playmaking translate? We didn't just say, oh, she doesn't fit. Like, so, no, I'm sorry. I stand by because I would have said the exact same shit to you. Would you look at that? Another dumbass. Oh, I would have said the exact same shit. I would have probably said, you're being a fucking pansy, is what I would have said. So, no, I'm sorry. Like, and then you coming in here whining about it. You said something, you came at us, and you got the response that you got. You know what? It would have been different if you'd have been like, hey, guys, I think you guys were a little off on Haley Van Lift. It seems like she's fitting in a lot more. You saw the assist that she had. Like, actually stick to basketball. You came at it like a sassy bitch. You got a sassy-ass response back. You get met. This is one thing about Chicago Sky Central. You get met with the energy you come with. Just like you came in here talking sensibly to me, and I talk sensibly to you, but now reading your response, you came mad-ass sassy. Don't be mad when you get a sassy-ass response back, my boy. The fuck we talking about? You came with a, well, actually, oh, my God, you got, like, oh, no, now I'm going to leave a comment after this video. Now I'm going to leave a comment. And now that Hayes is on the case, if you thought what they said was bad, oh, shit. Anyway, Diana says, I love the energy, your crew. That's what keeps me coming back. Because we don't try to be anything we're not, right? We don't try to be anything we're not. I just got here and you cussing someone out. Hey, listen, I started off pretty fair. These people are so political. Some folks be at home and really come to enjoy the game and actually watch the game and have fun. I appreciate the channel drip. Appreciate that. Like, and that's the thing that I always say, right? I'm never going to feel like I got to change anything or anyone so that we can get more sub. I don't give a fuck about that, right? I care about, because I could not do this every single day. I do this for the Bears, the Bulls, the Sky, and a general NBA channel. 2, I have Locked On Bulls as well as Chicago Bulls Central, right? That's 5 daily channels, right? 5 daily channels. I couldn't do this if I had to come in here and be stuffy or be anything that wasn't me. I'm me. I'm going to be me, period. I'm always going to be me. There's going to be some people that can rock with it. There's going to be some people that can rock with it. Like I said, Quita is a good person. She's a legitimately good and awesome person. If you want just regular, straightforward, a decent person doing the Sky, because she's an amazing content creator and she's just a good human being. If you want that, go over there. We assholes over here. That's what it is. We assholes here. If you come left at us, we're not going to come, oh, well, jolly good sheriff, go. No, we going to go the fuck off. So I don't know what to tell you on that one. LOL, another roast session. We're in mid-season form already. You already know. You already know. My boy came running in here to tell on somebody, and he started off with the sassy energy. That's crazy. Exactly, Hayes. You get the energy you give. Yeah, exactly. Laughing. I guess first of all, that's another sassy ass response. Your feelings are hurt. That's the problem. Your feelings are hurt. It's bad enough you already lost to male pattern baldness. That's the first thing. You got to worry about why you jobbing out with your bald headed bitch ass hoe ass vibe. Why you doing that? You got a struggle beard. How the fuck you barely got a beard and is struggling already? My boy, your beard hair looks like ass hair, bro. Like literally, it looks like curly ass hair. Stop being sassy. Stop being a bitch. Man the fuck up, right? It's like we if you like getting pegged, you like getting pegged, right? But if you come over here, I guarantee you're going to get fucked if you try to come with that shit. Don't ever argue with the person with the mic. That's stupid. That's stupid. You got go do better research. You're not going to ever win a roasting battle over here. Out here looking like somebody drew Javon Carter from memory. Like, come on, chill out, my boy. Chill out. My boy look like you pay to eat ass, bro. You literally look like you go in the club and you pay to eat ass. Chill the fuck out, okay? Chill the fuck out. Chill out. Don't get cooked today. All right. I came in here with good energy. It's the Lord's Day. It's the Lord's Day. Today is Sunday. And now you had to be made a victim. Come on, my boy. Chill out, man. Chill out. There's space for you and Quita. Oh, absolutely. Quita's amazing. She's the one that I watch the most. Like, Quita's absolutely amazing. Amazing. Coach Q looked like a fake ass LeVar Ball, like bro. Like, really, you really came in here to job, my boy. That's crazy. That's wild. Early in the morning, Courtney versus Courtney Vandersloot versus Williams Tuesday. Let's go, Sky. Let's beat the Lynx at facts. It's 10 a.m. over here, and they got you heated. I'm laughing so hard right now. Hey, that's crazy, bro. It is what it is. Like, motherfucker came in here to tattletale about getting his feelings hurt in YouTube comments, my boy. Like, that's crazy. That's wild. Anyway, now that we're back, focused and locked in like we need to be locked in. Oh, this isn't about. So wait, my comments were never about either or. Like, it was just about if you can't handle the vibe that we come with. Quita has a much more calm level because she's a much more level-headed person. I didn't mean that as a shot. Quita is amazing. That was never a shot towards her. So please, everybody understand that was never a shot at anything. What Quita does is, I'm just saying she's a good person. I'm not. That's all I meant by that. She's a very good person. Amazing person, a human being. Her channel's amazing. That wasn't saying her channel's just good. Her channel is that's what you hold the standard to. Quita is the standard of WNBA coverage on YouTube. I'm just saying she's a good person. I'm an asshole. There's a little bit of a difference with that. It is what it is. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. I don't even remember what I was about to get into. I had a whole second topic planned out here, and now it turned into a roast session. But I do want to talk about some things that I do want to see in the next game for the Chicago Sky. One of those being I want to keep seeing the improvements of the offense. I think that's really what you have to focus in as well, the improvement of the offense. You really have to focus in on that offense of that side of the ball. That's been an amazing thing to just see in that first game. It already looking more of a well-oiled machine than what we saw last year. I think that's a really good step in the right direction. And Angel Reese taking middies confidently. I think that's going to be a really big change to this one as well. We do need Camila Cardoso to be more aggressive for sure. We need that. And we'll see. We'll see. What do you think the chances of Angel getting defensive player of the year? Oh, I think those are extremely high. Her getting defensive player of the years, that's something that I would absolutely bet on for sure. It's too early for y'all to be fucking with Mr. Red Fox. He will cook you expeditiously. Just like that. Just like that. No, dark skin. Who's dark? Oh, you're talking about Quita. Yeah, Quita. How do you judge the game Friday since it was against Brazil national teams? Occurs how they look against the Lynx. I look at it, the game on Friday, I'm looking more at it as the style, right? That's the biggest thing that I was taking away from this game. Not how much they won by, but the style of play that they were trying to employ. That was the biggest thing for me in the first preseason game. Is the system offensively that they were running. And so that's my focus there, is that they ran a really good system, and then we just got to see what comes of it after that. So is Aisha's status, is she going to play this year? I have to get an update on that. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, she fired and she will drop and she dropped. Oh yeah, she's amazing. Amazing. Like she's literally I like the way that I work on so for those that don't know, I have Chicago Bulls Central as well. This isn't to plug the channel, but I've been dropping content there for 1,428 straight days. So 1,428 straight days I've been dropping content over at Chicago Bulls Central, and Quita has that level of work ethic for the WNBA as a whole, and it's been amazing to see, right? So I love watching her. I love watching her, man. She's awesome, amazing. Like I said, she is the gold standard of WNBA coverage, flat out. And I have no problem saying that. That's who everybody needs to hold themselves to. So we'll see. Definitely be locked in with her. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Make sure you guys are following us at Chicago Sky Central. Let me know what you guys think about doing this. Like I said, every Sunday morning, I think I'm going to do this around this time. So I'll come up with like a catchy name for it or something. We're going to do this every Sunday morning during the season. So make sure you guys stay in tune with us on this one, man. Love you guys. Go Sky. Catch you guys on the next one. Me and Steve will probably be back with the episode tomorrow. Peace, y'all.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.